Okay, so I know nobody wanted my opinion or anything, but I wanted to talk about Genshin Impact, the good, the bad, and the disgustingly amber. So let's just go for it. I know no one asked for my opinion, but I'm gonna give it anyway, so meh. But alright, let's just get into this video. I first want to talk about one of the things I love about this game, and that is the characters and the different abilities and the different kinds of weapons you can equip to them, the different artifacts. I do like grinding games quite a lot, actually. Grinding games are kind of my thing. Gacha games as well. I used to play a lot of Love Live, School Idol Festival, stuff like that, so I'm used to the gacha system when it comes to having to fork a lot of cash for the characters that you want. But, you know, I wasn't about to do that when I started this game, to be honest. I was like, I'm not going to spend any money on this game, you stupid. I got Kaching on my first pull, I was really happy, and then out of nowhere, I decided it would be a great idea to spend money on characters, and then I got Childe and Chi-Chi, which I'm happy about because I spent a lot less than most people do trying to get those 5 stars. But at the same time, my wallet is broken, and I have Childe to thank for that, so thanks, Childe. Anyway. Genshin Impact's story. I love Genshin Impact's story. I absolutely love it. And I think that there's still a lot more to come, and they are kind of obviously setting up Paimon to be some kind of big bad, at least in my opinion. That's the way they seem to be framing it. But hey, who knows? I could be wrong. I've probably I've been wrong in the past. But you know, just a theory, you know. I love that each character has their own story, and yes, although it is slightly frustrating that 4 stars can only do so much damage, Youngling, by the way, my favourite pyro character in the entire game. I do like Klee, but obviously Youngling is the only pyro I have when it comes to power anyway, because I ain't using Amber, let's be real. And I love her damage. Like, I do a fair amount of damage on Youngling, to be honest, and you know, I'm quite happy with her, but I know that I'll never get her to the potential that a 5-star pyro could get, you know. But I am trying to find the right artifacts and that, because I'm not a pro at this game. I may be like a venture rank 42, but I'm really bad at this game, and I'm still learning the ins and outs of it. Condensed resin is also another thing that's really useful for me, because obviously I don't spend a lot of money on this game, so I love me some condensed resin. Love that shit. And with all the things that I love about this game, there are some things that I definitely do not love about this game. One of those things definitely being the resin system at the moment, the way that it is, the fact that it takes so long for resin to come back, and the fact that free-to-play players, especially, and I am still part of that group, you know, we don't have a lot of resin. It's not a new issue, it's an issue that I think you are looking into and trying to sort out. As far as I'm aware. I usually, for information like that, I always watch Tectone's videos, especially when it comes to pulls on Genshin. He's definitely a whale in Genshin, but I love watching his videos, so I definitely recommend you check them out if you're a Genshin person. But yeah. Now, I know that earlier I did say that I do enjoy grinding games, which I do, however, Ascension materials and things like crystal ore and core lapis, stuff like that, I feel like once you get to a certain level it is kind of annoying, especially because, okay, look, I know people are like, oh, just go in your friends' world. I don't have many friends, and when they are online they come to my world 9 times out of 10, and yeah, so I don't really get much of an option to do that, unfortunately. It sucks to be me, I know. And can we please just agree on buffing Amber? Like, seriously. Amber, I feel so bad for her. She's gone through so much crap. She's a good character too, like, story-wise. She does get a bit annoying, to be honest, but she's not a terrible character. She's just really bad kit. And I can't wait until they, like, make her a lot more viable. Hopefully they do in the future. I know they did buff her recently. I don't know what the buff was. Again, not like playing Genshin every single day, so, you know, don't quote me on this stuff. I don't have many other problems other than obviously the ones I've already mentioned. Um, Genshin is just a really good game. I find it really fun. I do wish there was more story, actually, now thinking about it. I do want there to be more story quicker, but I guess, like, I understand why they can't, because they're already working on, like, new characters and all that jazz. But I just want more story inclusion, because that will make my soul a lot happier and make me feel like it'll make me get more into the game, you know? Like, I'll be more there for it if I get a bit more story development from some of the characters. Especially now that we know that we will be seeing Childe again at some point, which is wonderful. In my opinion, if you like games that take a crap ton of grinding, and you really like that kind of stuff, you love gacha games and you have the money to do that, or you just want to do it in your spare time, then highly recommend it. At the end of the day, these are just my opinions, and I'm allowed to have whatever opinions I want to have about the game, of course. You know, you're welcome to put your opinions about it down below. But yeah, these are just my opinions. I don't have many of them. I'm not hardcore into this game as a lot of other YouTubers are. I do really enjoy it. I need more friends to play this with, to be honest with you, and maybe that will fix my mining issue. But until the day some poor bugger decides to be my friend, I guess I'll just have to make do with what I've got. I may in the future do a wish video if I save up enough. I seem to be saving my primo gems recently, so maybe I'll do a wish video in the future, but I don't know. I probably will do more Genshin things in the future, especially if my friends do manage to revive themselves from death and able to play co-op with me, then I will probably record some of that. Really, really, really excited to see who the next boss is. The fact that Childe is now a bossy and there's now a domain in technicality that you can do, that's just amazing to me, and I love doing the Childe fight because no shade or anything, but like Childe is kind of annoying on so many levels, and it kind of doesn't change, which is funny because I have him on my team now, of course.